30 years ago, when we started Smith Micro, we had a very simple mission. We just wanted to make a living doing something that was fun.
I found a little ad for a software company in Huntington Beach, California.
2 days ago was my 20th anniversary.
Now it's been about 18 years since I've been at Smith Micro.
We have a very talented team, we have a very dedicated team, and it's shown over the years that the strength at Smith Micro has really been the engineering team itself.
Smith Micro has been great as a company to work for. I think its biggest asset is, its people. It really takes care of its people. It understands the problems that people have to go through. And by taking care of its people, people like to stick around.
One of the proudest moments at Smith Micro was the day we went public. It was September 1995, and we had worked on the IPO for about a year prior, maybe even longer, and put a lot of work into working with the investment community, talking to them about our products, getting our name out there, Bill going on constant road shows for investors. But when that day finally hit and watched SMSI come up on the ticker, that was the best day ever.
When you talk about going public and the change it had on the company and the people, it was daunting. Clearly you go from, a nice privately run company to, one day later, you have all these shareholders, and all these shareholders had this concept that you were going to do everything possible to drive the stock price up. That's a humbling thought. You've never really done this before.
So all businesses are cyclical, and Smith Micro's gone through a couple of tough times before, but we've always stuck to our philosophy of building great software for great customers. And if you focus on that and understand what your customers are asking for, you can then turn the corner and start to grow that business back. And so we're starting to do this with the new smartphone world, and have a number of products that are gaining traction, visual voicemail, push to talk, NetWise Director, and others. We're finally seeing these gain traction, and really the smartphone market is just beginning, and there's going to be a lot of evolution to come. But if we remain nimble and can react to change in the market and grab opportunities when they come up, we're going to be just fine.
The fact that we've had some highs and some lows is just an indication of who Bill is. He's not about rolling over or ducking out. It's one of the main things that keeps me here, frankly.
He uses the products, which is good. I mean, you could probably ask a lot of CEOs out there, and they probably don't know what all the products they even have. So I think it shows, his interest in what we do, and his heart is in, making Smith Micro successful.
We're all people, so we get to know our co-workers. We become tight with our co-workers, and that's the fun part. What I'm really looking for is a group of people that actually want to work together, that actually want to challenge each other to do better, that are constantly, pushing the envelope. You also want people, though, that are willing to, look, we all have strengths, we all have weaknesses. The whole trick to a team effort is that we all cover up each other's weaknesses and accentuate our strengths. I'm here because I have fun. This is a fun thing for me. You have to have fun no matter what you do. And I guess the day it isn't fun is probably the day that I leave.